Hi, welcome to Learn with Lana. Today, what I want to do is I want to create some A plus content using Canva. And so what I will do is I'm going to create the graphics that I want to use in the A plus content. And then the next thing I will do is show you how that we post them into the A plus content in the KDP area. Um, Basically, just want to let you know, just a refresher, the A plus content is content that we can add to our books that we add as the publisher of our books. So since we are publishing our books with through KDP, if you're doing your books as a self-publisher and you're using KDP, then you can also, Amazon is giving you some extra advantages of some things that you can post to your books, kind of like they give the publishers who post extra graphics and extra text to people's books in the from publisher area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen and we are going to go through how to create the graphics in Canva. Okay, now what I want to do on this area is I want us to go to Amazon first and take a look at some books. Okay, um, let's take a look. You can see how they brought up some books here that are kind of books that I might like because of the type of books that I read. I read David Baldacci books, and that looks like a new book, so I might have to check that one out. And but there's this other book I found that I like. It's called The Garden Within. Let's take a look at it right quick. Now, this book is a #1 bestseller in the Christian Pastoral Counseling Department. And it is, if we scroll down through where the publisher has says from the publisher. Now, this is the area we're going to be working in for our A plus content that Amazon gives us the opportunity to add to our books. So we'll see how they have put these 3 pictures here. They put some text here, and they put a picture here, and then they put a banner with some words, and then they've added some extra um, ways that you can buy it with the details. And then it starts editorial reviews. Now you'll see that the publisher for this book is Thomas Nelson, and that's a large publisher. So this publisher has the opportunity to add this. But as a self-publisher using KDP, we can add these same kind of elements to our books. And you'll see that there's a big kind of like background on this lady's picture. Well, that shows that this is a banner. So they've added 1, 2, 3. Probably this is probably a banner they created as a picture too. So they probably added 4 banners here. Now let's look at another book and let me see. I saw one time that I thought would have some information. Let's try this one. And let's see what kind of, I think Choline Cobalt is based on a large publisher too. And internet might be a little slow there, bringing this up. Again here and see if I can get it to come up. It's not coming up very fast. Let's see. It's still spinning, so I guess it's still trying to bring that book up. I guess my internet's a little slow today. Well, let's stop that and see if we can get another book. Let's see, recommended books for me. You can see I read these Christian romance novels. They're really good. Rachel Hanna and Kay Corral, they are just real easy to read books that you just want to read just for the fun of it. When it's kind of like watching a good movie, actually. All right, let me see here if I can find another one of these books that I had thought would be a good book to look at. I had some books that I thought would be good books to look at to see the differences in the. I don't know if David Baldacci, if they do any addition to their books. Well, Amazon's just really slow. Well, I think we'll just have to stop that because I don't want to wait for a lot of that. But you could tell the idea. Now, there are some other books that I wanted to show the difference in how that we can use different pictures. And let me see if I can. Let me see if I can find one of these books here right quick. Well, it's not going very fast. Well, internet's slow, so we're going to have to stop that and I'll stop the Amazon because we don't want to have the internet be slow while we're trying to work here. So what I think I'll do is I think I'll go in and I'll go ahead and create the graphics. Then we might go back and try and see about it. Okay. First, you know how we created that banner? How they had that banner? Well, I've kind of started one here and it's called Kids A Plus Content Banner. Now my books are the books I want to add the A plus content are the kids books. And so I went ahead and kind of downloaded some stuff to start with. So you can see here how I already downloaded a few things. But let me show you how I did this. First of all, I went to the book and I went to uploads and I uploaded some backgrounds. Okay. See, I uploaded some backgrounds for the book. Now, this is just a picture where I add a background to. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to recreate one of the backgrounds. And okay. So what I think I would like to do is put this background in there. And you can see how that I have this background right here in here. Okay, so I just pulled that into here. Okay, and then I wanted to get some text. So I went ahead and created some text. So I'm going to copy that text and I'm going to put that here. Now, what I can do is stretch that out just a little bit so the edges are all stretched out. Now, I also created some more text, which was about the book. So I'll take that and I'll copy that and I'll put that there. Okay, and it's in black and white, so I think white text worked better on the bottom and black text worked on the top. So I'm gonna pull that up. So I'll pull this up and I'll pull this up and I'll make this text white and I'll keep the black text up there. Okay. Now, then I'll go ahead and I'll grab this. So I'll copy this and I'll put that there. And then I'll go over here and I'll get Jenna's picture. And as you can tell, I have a lot of pictures here. And her picture is probably way down here. Let's see, where is the picture of the book? Loaded a lot of pictures in here. And let's see, the picture of her book is probably going to be in this group. Yes, okay, I think it probably will be, here it is, right here. So I'll take her picture of her book and I'll put it in there like that. Okay, so now you can see how I have Jenna teaches Maggie about God's love. And then I have some information about the book. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this is a banner that I can use in the A plus content area. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to download and I'll click here to download. It's right here. I'm going to download current page. So I'll download the current page and I'll say done. Then I'll download. Okay. Okay, so then I'll go to my download section, and I'm not sure you can see this part, but I'll put Jenna Jenna, okay. Jenna book banner -1. Okay, so now I'll save that as Jenna book -1. So you can see how that basically I have recreated this copy right here. Okay. Now I really kind of like that one too. I'm gonna move me over a little bit. And I'm gonna do share. I'm gonna do download again. And I'm going to download the current page 7. Because I really liked that one too. And I'll go over to my downloads again. And I'll name that banner 2. So I've got 2 banners that I could use in that. Now, another banner I could use is by adding other pictures of my books so people could see the other pictures of my books. So you can see how I've copied and added the banner. I got the background, then I've got these books that I added into it. Okay, so here's a larger section. So what I can do is now that I'm on her book, I will add her book right here. And then let's say we add Rex and the Kindness book. Then we could go ahead and add Everett's book. And we could add Evan's book right here. And then we could add Wyatt's book right here. See, I can add as many different kinds of books that I want. See how I've got these here? And since I've got Rex and Kindness there, instead of having Rex and Kindness twice, let's go ahead and put Elijah's book there, and that way we've got another set. Okay, now we also are going to need to go up and get the background. So let's get the background and put the background behind it. So now we've got the background. Let's make the background a little wider because the white is kind of showing on the edge there. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to share and we're going to download current page 6. And so we'll download that one. That'll be another banner we can use in this set. So we'll go back to downloads and we'll name this banner let's see, hold on a second. I don't think I downloaded it. Let's see. Download 6. I must have hit done. I must not hit down. Okay, so now we'll go back to our downloads section and we'll make that banner 3. Okay. And then we'll come down to our next set of books. And we'll go ahead and download this set and we will call it, oops, download. Oh, shoot. Now I'm downloading the whole thing and that's not what I wanted to do. I want to download and I want to just get page 8. So page 8, so it's done. We'll download. And then we'll go to our downloads. And we'll see that we have 4 banners. Okay, so now we have 4 banners. Okay, so now we've got some banners we can use. Then what I want to do is I want to go back to my Canva home and I am going to create some smaller graphics. Let's see, now I kind of set this up for, let's see, where do I have my, oh, here we go. A+ content for square pictures. Okay, so now we can make some A+ content for some square pictures. Okay, so now notice how I have a square here and the dimensions on the A+ content for the square picture is, oh, I think, get how much it is, but it's, I believe it's 900 by, so let's see. Let's go back here and see. It's 300. It's 300 by 300 pixels. Okay. So you're going to want to make a custom size 300 by 300 pixels. And Amazon also gives you a lot of different sizes for the different graphics that you can make. Okay, so now what I've done is I went into the book that and I just grabbed and copied some pictures and made them. And so then I just copied them and put them into the script here. So, but basically what I could do is I upload the picture over here that I made in by screenshotting or clipping part of the picture. And then I made a 300 by 300 pixel square. And then I can go to elements. Let's go to elements and show you how I did that. And go to shapes. Okay, and actually, let's go to frame. We'll go to frame and you'll see how I put a frame in. Okay, so I just make a frame and I just drag the handles. These are called handles most times. See how I draw the handles. Then when I want to make another one, I just click here at the duplicate section. So I click duplicate. Okay, so then what I do is I go back to my uploads and I had not copied, but I had cut and pasted and I uploaded these pictures. So now what I do is I can click this picture and I can just drag it over this frame and it'll fill in the frame. So I just drag it over and it'll fill in the frame. Drag it over and it fills in the frame. Okay, see? So now I've got 3 pictures that I can use in the A+ content for the square picture section. So we can save that. So I can download, I can download the first one and I can call it, okay, I can go over here and I can call it Jenna book square content picture -1. Okay. And then I can come back over here and I can do the 5th one and I can download the 5th one and I can click and do current page and I can download. And when I get over here, I can call it Jenna Book Square Picture 2. Okay. And then what I can do is go to page 6 and I can download this square picture. I can call it 3. Okay, so now I've got 3 square pictures and I've got 4 banner pictures. So when I go into the A+ content section in the KDP area, I can download my pictures. So I can upload my pictures. I'm sorry. I can upload my pictures. Okay, so basically what I did is I went to the book. I used my screen shot snipping tool where I snipped out a portion of the picture and then I saved it as a file and then I brought it in and I uploaded it to Canva. Okay, so I uploaded some files to Canva for my graphics for my books. You can upload any graphics that you want. You can go and you can make graphics for your books. You can take Canva, and let's just say you don't want to make graphics for your books like I just did. Okay. Let's say you want to, let's do it right here. You want to, we'll go to elements and let's get the frame again. So, well, no, actually, let's take that back. Let's go to design and let's do a blue background. So let's just find a blue background. And okay, look right here. Here's a real pretty blue background. So let's click this. See how it just came on and then it has the words already. Okay. So let's just say you wanted to do a banner for one of your books. And so let's just say one of my books uses blue for a background, but it's Everett Teaches Read something. So let's go back to our uploads. We'll go down to our book pictures. Let's go down to our book pictures. Okay. All right. Thanks. See, this book, Everett, has a real pretty blue background. And let's just say what I want to do is I want to add this over here and um I want to add the book. Okay, so let's go back to design. Let's go back to the elements. Okay. Now we need a book with a frame in it. So let's try and see if we can do book and frame. There we go. Book and frame. All right. Now, see how they have a book and frame right here? And they have more books and frame. They're tilted and they have them with the white background. So let's see all. Let's go see all. They got one with a black background. You got it tilted that way. We got it all sorts of ways. See how this is how you can get a bunch of books in a row, kind of like I did here. You just go here and you can find a whole bunch of books. Okay, so let's say we want to um, put the book with a white background. Okay, so let's drag it over here. Let's make it a little bit bigger. And then let's go back to our uploads. And then we just drag the book from our uploads up to the book. See how it comes in? Okay. And it kind of comes in a little wonky. So let's not use that one. And let's not use that. Let's go back to the elements. And let's just do one that has, oh no, I don't want that. Let's go back up here and let's do one that doesn't have anything around it and see if that'll help us out. Oh, that's got something. Let's click this one. No, that's got something. Okay. Let's see. Let's try this one. Yeah, let's see if we can get one that doesn't have any of all that background around it. And let's go back to our uploads and let's see now when we get one that doesn't have all that background around it, then it doesn't cut off the name of the book. So we're going to put Everett Teaches Read to Be Brave. Okay. Now it's a little big, so let's see if we can take our handles and bring it out a little bit. So we'll bring it out a little bit. And the book cover is red. So let's change the wording on the book cover over here to red. Okay. Now, it's a little bright. So I think even though it's red on the book, it's kind of bright on there and it doesn't really do as well. Let's try black and see if black does better. That's a little softer. So, all right. Now let's change our book here a little bit. And then we could also even use the tilting handles and let's tilt our book a little bit. Bring it in a little bit. And now we've created a banner that we could use with our A plus content for this book. You can create all kinds of banners that you want to go with your books in Canva. You basically just have to decide what you would like to do, and um, you can take this and you can hit the plus sign and add another page, and you've got another banner. And you can add all sorts of backgrounds and pictures. You can add pretty much anything that you want to add to your backgrounds. So the basic backgrounds that I like to, I mean, the basic graphics I like to use are the banners and the square pictures. Now, in the next video, what I will do is I will show you how to add these banners and these square pictures to the A plus content in KDP, where we add them to the actual book. So you can see when you go to the book, it's from the publisher and you're the publisher. So you will be able to add your graphics just like the large publishers do to your books. And what it'll do, it'll help you get uh more people, you can get more people looking at your books and seeing how the inside of the book looks, and it'll be more inviting for them to take a look at your books. Okay, so this has been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed doing it, and I can't wait to get the next one ready so that we can take these graphics that we created in Canva and put them in to the KDP area for our A plus content to make our books shine more. Thanks for visiting with me, and thanks for hanging out with me today while I create some graphics in Canva.